Halo, 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 halo guys. Ya, maaf ya. Yang tadi ada masalah teknis. Nggak tahu ini mesti nyambung ke VPN dulu ternyata untuk main ke Rockstar. Jadi kita cepat aja lanjut ke Manifest Destiny. Kemarin sampai mana ya? Udah berapa lama nggak main ini? Manifest Destiny. Halo lagi, halo, 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 halo. Maaf tadi
Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard. Sounds like a homicide beef. Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place. We already cleared that up.
Noire.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Sampai ya setahun ya. Kalau lihat dari save-saveannya kayaknya akhir Januari main. Kemana tadi? Ya lah, tamatin lah. Tamatin. Kasih keyword gaming Indonesia. Sudah buyar. Jangan dong. Masa jadi tukang nabrak. Udah main aja lah. Main ke interview room. Ini temannya masih yang sama. Oh iya, sama loh. Suruh dia nyupir lah.
Can you drive to this one?
Supir. Suara game kenceng gak ini? Suara
game kenceng. Kan
sebentar lagi kamu akan mati ngawur. Jangan spoiler dong. Mantap.
You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Pacific Electric. One Club.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Pembunuhan.
Bukowski. Phelps. Back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole.
Mantap.
Waitress said he recently
Sampai
gave
baru.
him some money in pocket.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me.
iPhone
Mont
mantap.
and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Oh, bentar, lupa satu hal. Kayak Conan guys. Mau tahu mau ya, silakan. Udah siang, silakan makan. Ini kayak pemain film ya. Siapa itu namanya tuh? Orlando. Jangan sebut nama dong.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Apa tadi? Oh, ini ngajak ngomong nanti aja lah. Ngai tante. detektif terkenal, nggak salah tangkap terus. Iya, Metante, betul. Aduh. Ini kenapa nggak nemu satu pun ya? Bentar, fokus dulu. Ini mati ditembakin. Terus langsung ngomong sih.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like
111.
I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Tenang
Any
deh.
idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Percaya atau ragu, guys? Ya ini. Kayak meragukan.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an
Mantap.
interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie
Keren,
turns up,
keren.
buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Getting the picture.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Yang ini kayak percaya diri ini. Iya. Iya, Bang. Lucu ya. Setuju. Guys,
Where do you think you got
bisa
the money?
belajar bahasa
My
Inggris
guess
juga
was
di
that he
sini.
was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over
Korek
his
semua
head,
dong.
but he was a decent boss.
Hiki. Jadi bos yang baik. Bagus. Ambilin sampah-sampah dari tadi nggak penting. Mana puntung. Harus jago. Oh, aku dong. Detektif.
I think I've seen it all. Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Dirawat dengan baik ini instrumennya katanya.
What's that click?
Hah? Ada klik. Enggak. Tidak. Ini apa namanya, guys? Tamburin. Ini kenapa enggak ada? Hah? Yang meninggoy. Little Stone. Klarinet. Nah, serius itu klarinet.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Bukan trompet. Gendang. Apa nih?
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Florida ini negara. Apa sih dari tadi? Gue bingung. Bentar ya, udah lama nggak live bingung guys. Florida login. Ya ya ya. Ilegal loh.
Neat trick.
Sakit.
The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Set kenceng banget ya orangnya. Room
Follow
tiket.
up on the musician angle.
Ini apa nih? Suntik.
Kept his stash close at hand.
Kata Pels itu terumpet. Terumpet. Drum. Kalau yang ini apa guys namanya guys? Gitar. Kecapi. Ini apa nih? Sitar.
Army surplus
Apa sitar?
again. The Goldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Sitar. Ini senjata.
These look
Kali
brand new. Never fired.
Yeah.
Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear?
Ayo
Look at
decrease
these
apa
things.
decrease?
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
Decrease apa decrease? Decrease itu diminyakin guys. Biar bersih, licin. Oh ini masih ada loh. Banyak banget ya korbannya ya. Ada duit.
They didn't even try to
Ambil.
crack the safe.
Ambil.
Bad luck, eh?
Hmm.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Ini teman perangnya, veteran. Okinawa. Who are you? Buka. Kosong semua apa sih? Mau apa di sini? Ini kan D. Tadi itu A. Ini yang A. Di belakang B. Ini sih. B-nya mana? B. Oh, nggak ada B. B-nya mana guys? Oh ini B. Ini tadi udah ya. Oke sudah, terus ke depan. Udah. Mantap Edogawa. Mantap lah. Aduh apa ini ngapain orang ini? Yeti brokoli. Ya kan ya? Ada lagi nggak? Alat musik udah. Ruangan belakang udah. Mau cek mana lagi? Tempat sampah.
Army surplus morphine, army surplus weapons, army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from
Karena
that
aku
ship.
moderator Bang biru-biru
I'll
ya.
say packs to a carton.
Ntar ya aku
100
coba cari
cartons of water
caranya
is like a
biar
couple
jadi
months
moderator
supply.
gimana. Bang moderator.
Never the same, are they?
Cukup.
My opinion against thousands of others.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Kita ke blue room dulu. Kemudian dengar ocehan-ocehan nih perbincangan. Muka warna-warni ya nih. Kipasnya RGB guys. Warna-warni guys. Oh. Ruang biru. Ini tempat musik. Cafe ya ini ya. Lock. Siapa itu? Angelina Jolie.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries Führer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Temannya pemarah guys. Hero ini guys.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Ini Jody bener kan?
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
Why?
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Why? Why she cannot? Dia nggak bisa bantu serius. Aku punya apa? Kayaknya kayak percaya diri banget guys. Kita percaya atau tidak. Punya bukti kalau nggak percaya. Percaya. Tanya tadi.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
Salah.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, ada tiket. What? Ini apa guys? Ini apa guys? Tolong guys. Ini kayak ragu gitu, takut apa ini? Takut ditanyain, takut menemukan bukti. Kayak ragu. Kita ambil ragu. Conan meragu, ragu.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
Bener guys.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5
Conan
minutes,
ke
please.
situ.
I need to
Maaf.
have a private word with the officer.
Conan nggak pandai
Why
menginterogasi
do you
orang.
ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the
Apa itu
questions
boleh
here.
Then why do you come to
silakan.
me with your stupid
Yeah.
questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to
Please.
just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words. Corfabs.
She's right.
Guys.
We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait.
Macambo.
There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Mana ada? Ini disuruh ngikutin lagi. Tahu. Satu hati. Enggak lah. Kan Tal sudah punya istri. Ntar guys ya. Nyetir dulu ini buntutin orang susah. Fokus dulu. Ulala.
Move in. I risk losing the trail.
Ngapain?
Too much slack.
Serius. Phelps, kamu sudah punya istri, Phelps.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3.
Kepo banget
If you'll
kamu
follow
ini
me.
ya.
Would you like something to eat?
a tasty burger. She wants a 5-star.
Praktek. Tapi
LAPD.
kan tadi
We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Something to eat?
why need my lawyer? Mickey Cohen, crime boss.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Oh, really?
Would you like something to eat?
I got this. Yang mana nih? Yang mana, guys? Kita pilih bohong yang mana, guys?
Would you like something to eat?
I think your bright spark might have blown a fuse, Roy. Hey, you still there, kid?
Kita pakai intuisi. Remove a nest.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the ship.
Nggak tahu.
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
You believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
What? Ini dong. Mukanya serem banget. Tiket. Eh? What? Wait. Nah. Jadi masalah teknis. Disco. Bentar. Nggak mau. Mana sih? Oke. Defect. Bentar. Kenapa coba? Rusak guys. Settingnya rusak guys. Oh. Ya. Udah aja masalah ini. Kita pakai set ini lagi. Yes. Bisa. Kenapa ini? Bluetooth rusak. Ini kita pakai bohong. Aduh salah.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men.
Like something to eat?
I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh? All of the scratching around in that little book is cute, kid. Run along now, huh?
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Brenda.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
This way.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
Oh serius
What else was
nge-lag.
taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case
Coba
of
di
Thompsons,
relock.
crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
You think those Vice boys get any on the side? Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
This is the crate we recovered.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
Siapa
I say
tuh?
we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Milad.
Mouthpiece tore strips off the
Elso.
grand jury.
Elso.
Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Tuh.
That bum took a swipe at me, so I put him down with my sap. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the
Goldrick.
boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick was on the
Goldrick
boat.
bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want
Ah,
to put him down
kemana?
in one round. Mouthpiece tore strips off.
Let's
the
stop.
grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA
Okay.
wants my head.
Hey.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Mana ya tadi ya? Mana sih? Gimana guys? Nggak tahu guys. Salah.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick?
Was
in
my thing.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life,
Lihat
getting mixed up in
men.
the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
Arungke nggak pak?
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 Williams, 15 Adam, go to 1-3.
Oke, tembak-tembakan. Apa di dalam? Yang mati guys. Ya polisinya. Oh no 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 no. Not again, not again.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Mana ya senjata-senjatanya? Kita cepat Pak Pol.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Take over. Gimana take over? Mana sih? Oh ini. Headshot. Headshot. Kenapa bisnya ditembakin deh? Kenapa banyak tembakan? Cuma tembak sekali. What?
Phone number and restaurant table.
Bambu. Udah. Nyatanya yang tadi ya di maling ya. Kaliber 30 loh. Ah ya bener kan.
It's one of the BARs.
Betul. Tadi hilang tuh satu. Ini pelurunya habis. Yup. Nice.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Ya enggak oke gitu.
You still there, Phelps? Has the light gone off?
Sabar. Gunakan intuisi.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Check also. Locate.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
It's gotta be something big, right?
Hollywood Station. Haus guys. Jangan lupa makan guys. Telepon dulu, telepon dulu. Bentar Pak.
That's that cop.
Cole Phelps, badge
Seems like a decent
1247.
guy.
Huh?
How can I help, Detective?
Watch the Hammond Galahad fight.
I need an address on a Jack
Some mess that was.
Kelso.
Just a second.
That's the cop we talked about.
Just a second.
Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail. They think they're untouchable.
Berisik ibu, berisik.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Oh yeah, of course.
He'll never find out.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Eh?
I'm telling you, it'll never stick.
Eh,
You'll get
mana dia?
roasted.
Ngapain tadi di sini?
I'm going to memorize your name
Naik
and throw
ke
my head away.
atas.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Naik. Terus?
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Bukan. Mana ya? Lah, oh. Minggir Roy.
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated him.
Ini kosong.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
What's he waiting for?
Duh,
Canary says he'll sing.
penjara.
Only if I guarantee he'll walk.
Ngapain lari di sini?
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he'll walk.
Lupa. Kayaknya tadi ngomong ke yang mana?
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he'll walk. I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Tidak paham.
They weren't even his friends and he still confessed.
Itu dulu lah. Bodoh amat.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he keeps me nice.
That's the cop of the news.
Corner de long break. Tempatnya di mana? Deh.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
No.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
Nyasar guys, nggak paham guys.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
Ini dulu.
That's the cop of the news.
Kelso.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer. Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
You trying to sit me down? That's cool.
Kelso tadi di mana ya?
No, sorry.
Kok menyingkirkan
I'm
ya?
sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Ah, really? Palkan banget mukanya.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, stolen. Oh.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Iyalah.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey
Little
Cohen's
pale.
goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Have to die.
And what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
Kenapa mangkel wajahnya?
People are dying because
Eh,
more
betul semua
intended
loh.
help services
Nice,
being used
gila.
on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris
Lagi
Majowski.
penembakan.
Another name from the manifest?
Anda nyetir. Tak mau saya nyetir.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Check also. Oh,
They just walked up and shot the man.
Silakan.
Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Come on.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Hit it.
Get this asshole off the road.
Oh no.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
Aduh, ini kenapa ada begini ya? Pasko.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Guys
aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
Flick. Apa? Serahkan pada ahli. Meninggal satu. Meninggal dua. Headshot. Langsung kantongnya aja lah, nggak penting loh. Siapa? Mike is meeting.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Nggak penting. Wajahnya juga nggak penting wajah. Tembaknya sama. Gimana? Ini siapa woi? Misi woi. Misi woi. Hah? Misi. Tai giấy vậy luôn. Mungkin ada sesuatu. Nggak ada. Nyatanya tadi udah. Gak nemu apa. Penting. Nggak mau minggir. Ini sih. Ngecek. Oke, pergi dulu.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we
Masih
going?
ada dong. Masih belum. Loh. Lain nih. Who's call? An
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Telepon dong.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
Masih ada. Alleyway. Gitu lagi. Tangannya bro. Christopher Majeski, Eddie McCall, Mati, Hollywood Post Office, Crown Dynasty. Head. Nggak signifikan dia matinya nih. Kok kurang satu? Kurang satu. Nggak tahu nih kurang berapa nih. Di mobil. Ada. Pak, bisa. Masuk. Bisa. Udah lah.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine, where are we headed?
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack it.
Wow.
Getting close. Steer them off the tar.
La. Banyak berkali banget tuh. aja.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Ya.
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Kuat. Oke. Ada. Tembak dong bos. Bos. Tidur diam.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Salam. Meninggal. Harusnya dibunuh. Enggak. Bunuh dong.
You know the way. You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
That's the guy with the papers. Solve that thing.
La. Ini masih gampang. Om. Meninggal satu. Meninggal guys. Mana satunya? Gaspol.
Give me some cover. Here to help.
Mana guys?
Oh, I gotcha.
Lah. Meninggal lagi. Oke, boleh dicek. Masih hidup. Bang.
Tell Courtney.
Hidup, Bang.
Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Masih hidup, Bang.
God.
Kenapa dia? Lenny.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Polar Bears. Apa nontonnya ketiga? Halo guys. Halo, selamat datang. Welcome. Ya. Mangap kayak ikan. Nih.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Yang itu ini siapa ya?
Juski, Beckett.
Gimana lagi tuh yang mayat
Good
tuh?
guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Ada mayat Pak, itu Pak.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Lu. Uru guys. Apa ini kan? Ini nggak bisa diinterak nih, ngapain nih? Tidak penting. Ini tadi udah meninggal. Oke.
You're behind the wheel.
Malam,
Where are we
saatnya ke meeting place. Pasti berantem nih, tembak-tembakan ya.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
That's why it's signed Rise and Shine. Yes, what?
Tembakan.
Line them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Easy. Easy, mister.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Find some cover.
Oh, jalan. Sudah, jalan.
Clear me some space here.
Stay in cover.
Meninggal kamu, Roy. Ya, lawan dia. Meninggal kan. Roy. Iya, Roy, bagus Roy.
They're making a run for it after them. Get in cover now.
Good. Kejar. Easy.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that hill.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Interview Courtney Sheldon.
Fine, where are we headed?
Ini. Lakunya dong, harusnya ini dong.
Roy, in my office, if you please. I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Of course.
Guy gave his wife a
Oh,
tap.
and boy, can
I'd
he
say
get
all's
me
fair in
Mana
love
mana
and
si
war.
kampret mana.
You're in interview too, Phelps. There's a quack in there with him.
What gives?
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
Interview too. Yeah, there you go.
In this job 20 years.
Sheldon.
I never fired my gun.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're going to release me now? That's right.
Courtney Sheldon.
No entiendo. You trying to sit me down?
Ini dong.
No way. You know anything about this mess? No way. Nope. You were smoking a cigarette.
Tutor's notebook.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Can you take these braces off? They hurt. Yeah, okay. You getting trouble or something? Or can I go back to sleep? I'm no hood. I'm a
Ini oh ini bilang apa tadi? Ini dong.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. And none of us were. We just followed your orders.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Pakai intuisi. Guys.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
What?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
Hell.
What the hell were you thinking?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Isn't there anything else?
Hell. That's it? That's it? Wait.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Shit, disrespect banget. Cold.
I don't know who'd be worse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ya ampun, gimana nih?
So, you gonna see your married man again?
That's him, the dirty cop. I hope his wife takes him for all he's worth.
Ya ampun. Oke guys, kayaknya sampai segini aja kita hari ini ngabisin Mr. Pels yang sekarang jadi apa ya? Hudson, nggak tahu, disrespect banget lah yang penting. Oke, lihat wajahnya sedih karena diturunkan pangkat. Oke guys, sampai jumpa di stream berikutnya. Terima kasih yang udah nonton. Di like kalau mau, kalau nggak suka nggak apa-apa. Terima kasih, sampai jumpa live berikutnya. Bye bye.